Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Jandera. I'm Gerwin, and we have more mould. Probably can't see it, but this is the laundry area just at the back door, where I've actually had all my plants growing as part of the growing plants from things you buy from the grocery store. I'll leave a link up there for that. But yes, more mould. And the worst part about this is it opens out into the rest of the house. So the consequences of that is we can no longer actually stay in the house. We will be living totally in the caravans. And we've got to get as much stuff, the stuff that we need, out of the house so that we can still function. What was our temporary bedroom has now been taken down. We're going to have to take down the office. We're having to remove all the fridges and the freezers and pop them into the shed. Thankfully, hubby is a sparky, so he's actually put in some extra circuits so that we can have our fridges and freezers here. And the boys' schoolwork tables are going to be here, so I'm going to have that set up as Matthew's desk, and then my computer table and Jonathan's computer table. And then we've got what used to be the walls of our temporary bedroom have been set up as a change room. No space in the caravan for two people, Gavin and my size. We're not little people. To get changed. There's just no space, and there's no space for us to have our clothes. There's no space for our pantry. And as preppers, I mean, not preppers as such, but we're homesteaders, we have a need for a significant amount of pantry space. Unfortunately, this is in our shed, so there is no insulation, which is a problem we're going to have to work on. I'm not quite sure what the solution is. I'm not sure how much stuff we're going to be able to bring out here. But we have our clothes over here and there. We've got a space to get changed here, and we've got space for our pantry stuff here. And Gavin's planning on setting up a kitchen area over on the other side of the fridges. So that's kind of the plan. It's very disorganized at the moment. He's actually had to take a couple of days off work to be able to set all this up. This is going to be the extension kitchen bench, because I mean, with making my own bread and all that sort of stuff and making cheese and everything, it's just, you just can't feasibly do that in a caravan easily. It's just, even just trying to keep up with milking the goats and taking care of all the eggs has been a real challenge, because I normally have a wine fridge where I keep my egg cartons. And at the moment I've got heaps and heaps of eggs in the caravan. It's just not working. It's not organised, and I don't know what's happening with anything. And the fridge in the caravan is just not big enough, and I need to. It's just a real challenge, because I want to be able to prep for if we have to stay on the property for more than 14 days, bare minimum. And I like to be able to have a lot more stuff than that organised, but it's not quite working at the moment. A lot of things are not quite working at the moment, which is a real challenge. It's a real challenge, and I know a lot of people have got a lot of challenges very similar. The other problem at the moment is we still have only one car. So my car that was stopping and wouldn't start and would take 15 minutes to get started a couple of weeks ago is still having a problem. It's been at Hyundai now for nearly 3 weeks. And the part that we need isn't going to be in until the 16th. So it's a real challenge, but we're finding ways around this. We're working on things. We're getting creative, finding solutions, and we're working on it. And hopefully this doesn't last for too long. And this is going to give us a real big opportunity to actually reorganize, sort everything out, get organized, and have our pantry sorted nicely, not have it so higgledy-piggledy and disorganized and just everything everywhere. So I'm looking at this like it is an opportunity, but it's got some massive work boots on. Gavin has just about killed himself in moving all of this stuff. And with my neck, I haven't been able to help all that much. Even just moving the fridges, he hasn't had any help this time at all. So yes, it's a challenge. It's a challenge. But yeah, that is the update on the mould situation and the roof saga, and on the car. So yeah, Oh, and my weaning of the baby goats failed miserably, which I'm actually really thankful for, because it has actually meant that the baby goats are actually milking Laura now. So it means I'm only having to milk her once a day and not twice a day. So that is just one less thing that I'm having to do whilst I'm trying to get all of this stuff organised. And once we're organised and we're back in a bit of a routine, then I'll start weaning the babies again. It's not really a huge drama, and I'm able to give Laura extra now. So I've got a bit of a system sorted, but it's a work in progress. It really is. And I apologise that I haven't been putting out as much content lately, but I've just been so focused and so overwhelmed and overloaded with everything, as well as being a little bit unwell as well. So that hasn't helped either. But thank you so much for watching, and thank you for all your support. I've got so much to do. You saw the disaster inside the house, and I've still got to get a lot of that stuff out. And we still haven't actually had the guys from Steamatic come out yet and actually look at the mould situation in Matthew's room or the laundry. So we're still waiting for them to be able to come down, because they weren't able to come down during lockdown. So it's a bit of a challenge. Actually, it's a bit more than a bit of a challenge. It's a lot of a challenge. Yeah. But it's all going to be good. God's got a plan, and I can see how things are actually going to get better from here. And I am eternally grateful to the insurance company that they are actually covering the cost of the caravans, and the remediation of the mould, because it is just getting worse. I can actually see there's a good chance that my entire house is going to be gutted to be repaired. Like I'm preparing myself for that. It may not get that bad, but if it does, it does, and I'm glad it's getting sorted now and not later. But yeah, hopefully things will settle down soon and I'll get more organised again. But we've got a lot of work to do. So thanks for watching. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with what's happening. I'll catch you in the next video. And remember, you're either ripe and rotting or green and growing. So stay green and growing. Bless you. Have a great day.